Hi, my name is Liz, and I'm a director and founder of Salsa Dance Company. And this is my second class with the Ladies Styling Bootcamp. We started with a review from the last class, but one thing that we did is we covered a lot of styling on the partner work for this section. So the first thing that we did what is called a figure eight into your crossbody lead. So we did two techniques. We started doing a figure eight or half of a figure eight into a crossbody lead. So we did styling in our partner work. First we're going to do a basic 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And from here we step in, we did 1, 2, 3, and 4. And when you're going to do the 4, you want to make sure you're thinking up and forward so you could bounce into your crossbody lead. So thinking more of like that Betty Boop type of styling up so you're able to bounce forward into the next step. So you go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. That was the first styling. The second styling that we did, and I'll do it facing back. So we did basic 1, 2 in the crossbody lead, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. Now the second one we did a kind of like a sweep with the right leg, and it's all coming out from your hips. So I'm going to open my right hip to bring my right foot all the way up. Then I'm going to use my left hip to bring my right foot forward, and then I'm going to go into my crossbody lead. So this is the count. You're going to go 1, 2, basic, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. It's very simple, and you could just use it, especially in what I was mentioning, social dancing. So when you social dance, the guy's not telling you when to do it. It's going to be your option. It's going to be the time. So it's very, very important to have your timing. So from here, 1, 2, 3, one more time. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. Now the technique that we talked about on the crossbody lead, or every time you step in, you always step forward a longer step on the 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 instead of staying in the same spot. 1, 2. Then the guy has to push you to go forward. So I'm always using my hip to step forward on my left foot, going back into the crossbody lead or to a basket turn. Okay? Now the next thing that we did was a crossbody lead into a open break. So the open break styling, so this is the next section, is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And then my weight on the right hand 7. Now from here, this is when we went into the basket turn. 1, 2, 3, then we went around 5, 6, 7. And here that's when we place and put in your figure eight or your front bullet. Okay, so let me break down the open break. So on the crossbody lead open break, I do a crossbody lead. We're gonna step in with the left foot. Once I step out with my right foot on 6, I don't take another step. I pivot out of my right foot and open my hip with the left. And this is what most people do: is they step in, crossbody lead, then they step, and they put the weight on the left leg so you're far away from the guy. So one of the things you want to remember, ladies, is when you go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm going to keep that right foot in the same spot, and I'm going to use my left hip to open, and I'm already in the position. Now, this is what I'm going to do on the next part. From here, on the next part, I'm going to push on the 1, 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to take that long step on the 2. Because the guy is going to pull me towards him. So from here I go 1, 2, 3. Now on 3, my weight's on my left leg. Once I do the basket turn, I shift my weight to the right, and I'm going to pivot in the same spot, and then I could go back into my figure eight, into my crossbody lead. Now this is the arms, so this is the last thing. With the arms, this is what we did. On the first part, we did a crossbody lead. Once I go 6, I'm going to open up 7. So I come in from my left hand side or right hand side all the way through and then open. But I'm always leading everything through my torso. What I mean by that is that I open and then I'm following. First is going to be my elbow, then my wrist to open, instead of just throwing my hand out. elbow and wrist. Now from here, what we're gonna do next, I'm gonna bring my arm up on the one. So I'm gonna go 1, and I'm gonna go wrist roll 2, 3, and 5. So this is with the steps. You're gonna go 7 and 1, 2, 3. Then from here, shift away 4. I'm gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's put it together. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and this covers the styling and the partner work while you're doing crossbody lead and a back spot check.